But most of my relatives are all gone. I have brothers. There was 13 of us, and I'm the only one left.
And your husband's name was,
Martin,
and where did you meet him?
in Bismarck, North Dakota. He left, he went and joined the Navy, and I went to Velva, North Dakota and worked. And then I came out here, and he came here through the Navy. You know, he was scout.
Oh, so you just stayed
He
because
was,
of the Navy.
yeah, he was in the service all the time.
Oh. How'd you like living in North Dakota?
I was born there, so
It was like home?
yeah, I liked it. I still do,
Even the cold?
even the cold. Well, of course, I've been out here since 29, so no, I didn't like it. I didn't like California at all. I can't say I'm in love with it now. I like back east better.
Really?
Yeah.
If you could live anywhere, where would you live?
I lived back in Maryland where I used, when that isn't quite as cold
Yes.
as North Dakota.
But you were born in North Dakota?
I was born in South Dakota.
South Dakota? What city? Do you remember?
Prairie, South Dakota.
Oh. Would you mind if I asked you what year that was?
No, 1902.
Oh. So you've had quite a few birthdays here.
Oh, yeah. And more spring chicken.
Well, you must have a lot of wisdom then. What
Well, I've seen a lot and I've heard a lot.
What do you think about all the changes?
I don't like them.
What things don't you like?
I don't like the way our younger generation is going. They're just going too wild. They're losing all their religion, which is very bad. And they don't have respect like they used to have. It's a lot of people say for the old. I just they don't have respect for one another. They don't. There's no courtesy or I'm sorry or there's just not enough respect for me.
What's the best thing that's happened over the years?
Oh, I've had a lot of things happen. I've had a lot more good things happen than bad. I've been very lucky. I married the first time to Martin, and we were married for 56 years, and we had a wonderful life. And then when he passed away, I was by myself for a long time, and I never did marry no more.
Let's see, if you were born in 1902, then you saw things like airplanes become regular travel.
Oh, yeah.
You saw telephones.
Even cars.
Cars.
Cars were something unusual when I was a little kid.
What did you think about all this?
Well, some good and some bad. They'd be more for the good if people hadn't lost so much respect for themselves and respect for others. When we were kids, we didn't do the things they do now. They have no respect for their parents. That's the one thing I don't like. I like to see kids respect their parents. Of course, that's not the kids' fault. That's the parents' fault.
What kinds of things would your mom and dad do to help you learn respect for them?
Well, for one thing, we was taught the Bible. The Bible was on the table all the time. We never had a meal without a prayer.
Did you all attend a church?
Yes, a Baptist church.
Do you remember the name of it or what city it was in?
It was called the Baptist church, that's all. No, it was out in the country, so there was no streets or anything like that. I've been to New Zealand, Australia, England. I've been to all them places.
Of all the places you visited outside of the United States, which one was your favorite?
I think Australia.
Why is that?
It's beautiful. Just plain beautiful. And they got all them green pastures and the sheep, that's a sheep country, out on that green grass. It's just like a movie. It's beautiful.
When man walked on the moon, what did you think about that?
I didn't believe it.
1969, you didn't believe it. What did you think?
I think it was just a made up, people make up stories.
Do you still think that today?
Yes. If it is true, it should never been.
Why is that?
That's God's space. We belong on earth. We don't belong up there. There's no business up there.
Thank you.